Yeah, like your mother tongue, whatever your mother tongue, you have to try to convert in English. Sometimes we are not getting the words also, so you to find it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
You find it out chat gtp, and you can use many platform, and whatever the words is
Mm.
there, so you used in your sentences, then you understand how to speak, and you try to, because you are already thinking in English, so it's all, when you are talking with someone, then automatically come in your tongue how to speak and what is the word we have to use. And one more thing, if you have any group conversation, like you are going any
Mm-hmm.
interview purpose, and there is any group conversation is going on, that time you remember the things. You have to find it out the keywords, like you are getting any topic, like you are getting a one topic about to the social media, right? So you have to
Mm-hmm.
find it out the 4 to 5 keyword, what is the what, where, why, and when. So that keyword, that
Ah,
way you have to try to describe the topic, so that way like you can
okay.
elaborate more, and you can elaborate in a easy way, and you can create a more
Mm,
sentences. And you can find the
okay.
social media, there is so many platform in social media, so you think what is the
Mm-hmm.
keyword surrounding there, right? So YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, Facebook, and
Mm-hmm.
we connected to the people. So like you have to think to the surrounding words, whatever the topic, in topic
Mm-hmm.
surrounding words is there now, like according to their topic, you have to express more. So that is the great way to speak in
Okay.
your group conversation. And I would say
Okay.
about to the thinking, how to think in English, because I also upload a one video about to the how to think in English. For thinking
Mm.
in English, you have to start to listening stories, like animation
Okay.
story, because people are interested to
Mm-hmm.
listen any animation, like you are not thinking about, because animation is a very short story, there is not taking too much time.
Mm-hmm.
When you go through the movie,
Mm-hmm.
so you can't elaborate more, right? But you can go starting, like who are the beginner, they have to start their listening from the animation story. So whatever story you will listen, you have to try to
Mm-hmm.
narrate on your word. So whenever you narrate it, then you can easily express your thought, because whatever the new
Mm-hmm.
words you got it, and you can understand the meaning
Mm-hmm.
also. So when you think
Yeah.
in English, like you also elaborate, and you also narrate the story on the camera. You have to
Mm-hmm.
try to use a camera or mirror. That is the best thing to remove your fear, to boost your confidence,
Mm-hmm.
to get a eye contact also.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is the
Wow,
great
that's a lot.
way. Yeah, that is the great way
Mm-hmm.
to start to speaking, and try to remove your fear, and try to got the eye
Mm-hmm.
contact, because sometimes like whenever people are coming through the online to the for the live conversation, so they are not comfortable to showing their eye contact, because they think, okay, what other people will think, so that is why they are not
Mm-hmm.
doing the eye contact. But eye contact is must,
Yeah.
because people understand like what do you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
If you are moving like here and there, so how they understand what do you want to, because
Mm-hmm.
language is like from, it comes from your heart. So how it's come,
Mm-hmm.
when you are, your eye contact is there, you are expressing your thought in a proper way. So
Mm-hmm.
that is the
Mm-hmm.
great way to speak out this language, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like in conversation also body language also matters. Like these
Yes,
are I think part of body languages, right?
right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, or
good.
now
Yeah, that's it.
I want to add one more thing also. Like who want to think how to learn the new words. Actually, people are thinking
Mm-hmm.
about the vocabulary and how to learn the new vocabulary. It will not possible 1 or 2 days if you are if you are reading a one vocab, like you jotted down your vocab in on a diary, and you think like I will learn that word. That is not come on your tongue. But when you use that word and relate by yourself, and you are creating your own
Mm-hmm.
story, and try to use that word, that is the great way to learn new word, that will be registered
Yeah.
automatically on your mind.
Mm, that's true, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then lots of information you gave to me, that's really amazing. And I understand there's a one point I would like to highlight. Mentioned one thing about some keywords like
Yeah.
what, when, why, how. And I remember one thing, from that point, that is, there's a concept in a storytelling
Yeah.
like 5W and 1H like that. I think, yeah, it was like that, right?
Right.
So what, when, where,
Yes.
right, and how, yeah. So that's a really good way to deliver our messages.
Right.
If like whenever we're having some conversation, so I think it's also like a story. When we are saying something, it's like we are delivering a message. It's like a story. We're sharing a
Yes.
story, like our side of a story. So if we keep that formula, that key points in our mind while delivering that message, that will be a great conversation, right?
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's
that
really
is the
good.
great
That's
thing.
really good. So like how you learn this all thing? Like did you did some education, like
No,
get your
no, no, no.
studies?
Actually, I learned by myself, my experiences can say. Because when I start my
Ah.
journey, that time I just try to use so many ways, like how to learn the word and how to
Mm-hmm.
use the, like whenever I get a chance to any group conversation. So I also get the chance. So I was thinking how to elaborate more and in a good way
Mm-hmm.
also, because so like I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking a lot and find it out the ways how to, and I learn like by the story. Actually, when I start my journey, that time I also finding the words, like whenever I got the word from any conversational
Mm-hmm.
video, so I try to jot it down, and after jotting down, like I create my own sentence, like relate by myself.
Okay.
Like at least three
Mm-hmm.
sentences I create, like with my children, with my husband, with my in-laws, with my relative, with my
Mm-hmm.
acquaintance. So that way, like I try to create that sentence, that word, to use my own
Mm-hmm.
sentence, not there, because I also get the new sentences from the chat GTP. They are giving their own
Mm-hmm.
sentences, but we have to think about their own sentences, what we have to use them. So that is why, like
Yeah.
I try to jot it down my own sentences. So when I got a chance try to speak with someone else, so
Mm-hmm.
that time I try to use that word, and I just go through the chat GTP and say to them, like, you create a story to using that word. So I understand better
Mm-hmm.
how to use that word in anywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
That is the great thing.
Yeah. That's good. You know, like I also tried lots of things. Like mainly focused uh, on watching and listening. You know,
Yeah.
like I really did that a lot. Like I try to listen and watch some English movies, series, or either it could be YouTube video or podcast. Like whatever I'm doing, I'm just trying to consume English as much I can.
Yeah.
That's really helpful for me because of that, it's helped me to build some sentence structure. Like I'm not forcing myself to build a sentence because of that consumption I
Right.
had before.
Automatically
It's
comes.
automatic.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
also
when,
new words,
yes, 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 yes.
intonation is automatically comes with that
Right,
watching and
right.
listening. That's a great gift. It's an amazing thing.
Yeah,
Really,
so that
I
is why,
still.
like,
Mhm.
people are using, consuming the English content nowadays. Like, I also, whenever I go through any reels, any podcast, so I just try
Mhm.
to listen only in English. So that is also trained my mind. So whatever the new words I got,
Yeah,
so when I got a chance, so I try to use that new words also, and automatically
yeah,
my mind is like my mind and my brain is trained by the English. So when I got a chance
yeah.
to speak with someone, so that time I can use easily the sentences also. Sometimes I don't know what we have to say. Like someone is say
Mhm.
like I would say about 2 days back I have a one conversation with someone. So that
Mhm.
way that time she was saying, okay, you have a good skills and you learn within a three to 4 months that language, so it's good. And so I said only thank you. I was thinking what I have to say, like what I have to revert back. So like whenever I
Okay.
listen to others podcast, so when they are saying,
Mhm.
okay, thanks for your kind words, so that I incorporate in my communication. So that is the great way
Yeah, yeah,
also.
yeah.
So you have to try to
Yeah,
listen
that's really.
and try to use their sentence and on your communication. That is also the way.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly. I did it a lot. I still doing it. It's really a great help for me to watch those, and listen those. And like I did something, like when I was started doing that, like I was just selecting not interested about other language. Like if any other language reels like Hindi, any other language coming in my feed, I'm just selecting not interested. So
Yeah.
that same language will not appear in next time, right?
Right.
So I'm just trying to focus on English. That could be a funny, anything. I just want
Yes.
English content. So I try to create an environment on my phone, on my laptop, everywhere, so that only English content will, appear in front of my feed or social media. So that would be helpful. So I can train myself. Even though I'm having fun, I'm having my free time, I'm just relaxing or passing my time on social media. But like somehow indirectly, I'm training my brain to consume and understand English.
Right. Right.
That's really good. Yeah, that's
That
really
is the
great
great
help.
thing. Sir, I will record this session. So, are you interested? Can I upload that session on my YouTube if you
You
are
already
interested?
recorded?
Yes, yes, yes. If like Indian
Okay.
people, because that will really helpful for the viewers and other people also. They can also learn some tricks and tips. That is why.
Yeah, sure, sure. You can do it, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah.
Okay,
And yeah, I subscribe your channel, then I
yes,
will
yes, thank
definitely watch it.
you, thank you. Because
Yeah,
I'm
for
creating
sure.
the conversation. When I start my journey, that time I started to create a conversational video only. But
Hmm.
nowadays I was thinking I have to create a source also. So that will
Ah,
really
okay,
helpful
yeah.
for the people.
Yeah, of course, that's really helpful.
Yeah.
That's very true. And how is the weather in your city right now?
Weather, you are asking about the
Mm-hmm.
weather. Here is the sunny
Yeah,
day
weather.
actually. Like in afternoon is the sunny day, but now it's drizzling. Like it's almost
Ah.
15 minutes. Do you want to talk more?
Actually, I have a meeting, after that, so
Okay, okay, okay. Not
okay.
an issue. Yeah.
Okay, we can agree. Let's talk. I think that's the last time, right? I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know when we will meet again, so let's talk
Yes,
a little
yes,
bit
yes,
more,
yes,
then I will
yes, yes,
leave. Okay, no
yes. You can
problem.
ask if you have any query.
Yeah, like I already asked like about English. That's enough. Like that's really lots of
Okay.
things you shared with me. That's really
Right,
amazing.
right, right.
Like, can
And
you tell me like your part of a story, like when you were young, like how was your
okay.
day?
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, definitely. So of course I will tell about my young story. Like when I was
Mm-hmm.
in college. So there is so many
Mm-hmm.
story. I think like it's not a one story because everyone have a different
Mm-hmm.
different story their college time.
Yeah.
I also have a
Mm-hmm.
more story about my college. So when I was in college, so that time we used in COED college. So there we
Okay.
don't know how to present in English. So actually one thing has
Mm-hmm.
happened with me that time. So it's triggered to me like always how to learn this language. But
Mm-hmm.
there is no
Mm-hmm.
environment that time. Like we don't have
Okay.
any gadgets like that
Mm-hmm.
who will
Mm-hmm.
teach you like that. So that is why like
Mm-hmm.
that time my teacher said to me like you have to give your presentation. That time I also don't have a laptop. So like I just
Mm-hmm.
borrow the laptop with my friends and I said okay just
Mm-hmm.
make my presentation. So when I got a chance, so I just gave the presentation on the stage because whenever I was in college, so that time we used to give the presentation there on the stage. So that time like I also know how to speak, how to present yourself. But yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
I know Hindi, but I am not
Mm-hmm.
good at any English. So that is why I was always
Yeah.
fumbling. So whenever I got a chance, so I
Mm-hmm.
was shivering, and I just
Mm-hmm.
went to the stage and I just try to speak, but I am not able to
Mm-hmm.
speak well and express in a good way because I know, but this is not my cup of tea. Like, but
Mm-hmm.
somehow and somewhere I have to express my presentation over there. So that is also the
Okay. Yeah.
story. So many stories is there, I think. So you can take out the point, then I will express.
Yeah, like I remember one story about me
Yes,
after
yes.
hearing about your part of story. Like it is about my work culture. Like I was working in a company few years back. So in that work, like sometimes I had to visit some universities, colleges to give some lectures to them. Okay. Yeah, so at that time I was really not good in English. I was really bad in English. It's really bad. Like I don't know how to
Yeah, same.
describe something, like it was really bad. But the biggest challenge, biggest fear for me it was I have to give lecture in English. Can you imagine that?
Okay.
Because because those universities, colleges, they have different cultural students. They don't
Right.
understand Hindi, everyone,
Yes.
right? So I have to speak in English so everyone can understand whatever I'm saying. And I was not good, but somehow I did that. And before that, I was interacting with some foreign clients on behalf of my company with my broken English.
Okay.
Somehow I was managing. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
also like kind of embarrassing for me. And that's a different thing. Like talking with a person online without face camera, that's a different thing. So we
Yeah.
can manage, okay? But it's a different story, like visiting a real college in a physical,
Yes, yes.
classroom or lecture room and giving lecture in front of a crowd. First
Right.
of all, even though like if I try to speak with a native language in front of them, it's a different fear, like it's a fear of a stage, right?
Yes, yes,
So I
yes.
also have fear of a stage, okay?
Same.
Yeah, I was having fear of a stage, then also fear of my communication because of English and with both different fear like oh gosh it was really nightmare for me but somehow I did. I can't say it was best amazing but yeah I managed the situation.
I think we
Yeah,
are
I
all
managed the
are
situation.
managing, right? In our college time, because we know that like we have to present
Mm,
ourselves somehow because our teacher also emphasizing you, like you have to express your presentation, whatever you have. We can't deny of that.
Yeah.
That is why.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that was my first interaction. That how it went. So then after that, I attended few more lectures like this. Like I already visited some other universities, colleges to
Okay.
give same kind of lectures. Yeah. Now, over the time, my fear just gone.
Yeah.
And fear of communication, English, like I built some little amount of confidence, within me of English. So I was having no problem. Like I can manage so confidently. That's okay.
Right.
Yeah, so I did that few years ago. Now I'm not doing it anymore. But maybe in future, if I had to, then yeah, maybe I will try to do that again. Now I
Definitely.
have no problem with that because
Yeah.
I work. Yeah, so
Because
I
we are
can
already
now I can
working
do
on
it.
our skills, right? That is
Yeah. Exactly. That
same
was
thing.
really amazing journey for me. Hmm.
Same thing actually when I was like in college, so same time I have a fear about to the English, but now I'm not afraid about to the English because when I got a chance
Hmm.
I try to speak more and more. But while we are talking
Hmm.
about the office, so someone has come
Hmm.
like who are a very great speaker and they are very fluent. That time we are fumbling, not
Hmm.
a fumbling, but we are not able to speak more.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I learned one thing about, while speaking with different people around the world, I learned one thing that is, we all are doing some kind of mistakes while we're
Right.
speaking, right? The main thing I learned that is like your confidence. The
Yes.
what you're trying to explain to your opposite person, are you able to convey your message and
Right.
can he or she able to understand you or not? If he or she able to understand you, that's all. You did a great
Correct.
job, so don't have to worry about it, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So I understand that concept, and after that, I have no fear of English. I'm just communicating with the people with confidence. That's really helpful for me.
So how long
That's how I
you
build my
learn
confidence.
this language? How long you are you learning this language? You are already, I think,
Uh,
good at in English.
okay, like if I talk about like speaking part, I actively started speaking. It's around maybe 4 years. I'm actively
Wow.
speaking. Yeah. But before 4 years, I was not speaking. I was not using English anywhere. English was like a textbook for me, like like
Yeah,
in
right.
school, college.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was my story. That's good. And now, like in my day-to-day life, I have to use English because of my work. I have to deal with some certain people, and they are not from India. And also some people they are from India, but they don't understand Hindi, so I have to speak English with them. So it's became quite natural for me these days. That's why I have no problem. Yeah.
Initially, like everyone has facing the problem, but when over gradually and over the time, we understand how to speak and how to express our thought.
Yeah.
Because like before
Yeah.
3 months, I am not comfortable to expressing my thought in a proper way,
Hmm.
appropriate way. But now
Hmm.
I'm able to express my thought. So I'm using this language regularly nowadays. That is
Hmm.
why.
Yeah. Exactly. That's true. And it's still now, like till now, like I can't say I'm really good because yeah, maybe I'm speaking with fluency and confidence, but still I am not good with grammar and writing. If
Everyone, I think, while we are talking about the writing part is different because we have to write something and in a
Mhm.
right context and what we have to put there. So that is why everyone getting
Yeah,
the difficulties that. So we all know like we are using the quilt board, right, for the writing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's true. Yeah, because I'm not used to it with writing. That's why, like, maybe I need to put much more effort for writing and grammar part.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, our time is already up now.
Yes. Thank you so
Yeah,
much
it was
for.
really amazing conversation with you. You're a really amazing person. That's
Thank
really
you.
great.
You are also amazing.
Yeah.
Also learned like how you are speaking. You are speaking are also good. You are very good speaker. I'll
Oh,
say. Yeah.
okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate your compliment. Yeah. Have a good
Thank
day
you.
then.
Yeah.
Have
Good
a
day.
bye bye.
Yeah.